Welcome to levelupyourgame.net. I'm Disrepute, joined by Vor. That's good. Yeah, good. Very quick. It's the esports heaven.net Full Tilt Poker Championship. It's the first round of Division 1 playoffs. aCtion versus 4Kings. Quake Live Team Deathmatch. The teams are Knight, Blind, Nightops, and Galten. For 4Kings, we got Krisa, Yoko, Anakin and Lincoln. Vor, what do you expect to see on this map deep inside?
Well, it's a very strong map for 4Kings, so I'm gonna go out and say that we will see 4Kings probably dominate this map. I know they are playing with Lincoln, who isn't a regular player in their lineup, but if there's anyone you want to bring in who isn't a regular player, it is someone like Lincoln. Extremely strong, of course.
It's got all the attributes you need to be a top level player, and we're about ready to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are live on Anakin in this lower area. Gets that first yellow armor spawn and the shotgun. He's not chased down from the back either. Just waiting to cut the bounce pad with Lincoln. I would have thought he'd actually rush up a bit sooner, but there you go. Evidence of the team play.
Rocket.
And we've got a time for the quad. It's going to be on 50 seconds. So that's kind of time you would expect both teams to definitely be at quad.
Yeah, and at the moment 4Kings have already got their entire team within that quad area, which is going to make it extremely difficult for aCtion on this first quad.
Still following Anakin. aCtion player getting popped up there. Knight. It's a good rocket. And look at that. What an attack. The mega health carrying player Nightops with the shotgun and quad damage. Gets that first frag. He's going to be careful of the machine gun cess there, but he was wise to it. Played well. He's only got 4 ammo here. 2 shots left. Just going to take this red armor from his teammates who don't really have anything. And good, he's noticed the ammunition. Oh, nice shotgun on Yoko. And he gets the mega health and rail on top of that. That's excellent, that quad run.
Yeah, excellent indeed.
Only, perhaps you'd say mistake, because he didn't end up in a key area. He didn't take over the bridge with the quad behind you. Whoa.
Well, he didn't take it with the quad, but his team have moved in to support him, and they do seem to, well, Christ is moving in now. They may not actually have a good grip of this area.
What would you say the regular tactics you get on this map, Vor?
Well, battles for this quad rail area are quite common because most teams do consider that to be the stronger area. And if you can get a grip of that area, you can then move out, and you always want to be trying to take the mega. And if you can, you want to steal the red as well. If you can do that, then you've really got the map on lockdown.
This is a map with all the weapons available. It does have 1 power up, the quad damage, which we've seen already where that spawns. Red, 2 yellows, the mega. Plenty of ammo all over the map. 20 seconds till this next quad. 4Kings with a 2 frag advantage. Slender lead, and we saw the ability aCtion had to attack as a team and take that power up.
They're going to need to do similar this time because 4Kings have good positions.
Lincoln doing excellent work in the quad area. Does go down to Blind, and he's rewarded with the power up for his aggressive play up the bounce pad there.
It's quite strange. It didn't seem that 4Kings had their whole team in that quad room unless they got killed outside it.
Failing the jump there, but it just can't find any 4Kings players. There's Krisa, 2 shotguns to him, but he's now going to retreat back to this red armor. It's going to be up in a second, and he knows it. Oh, direct rocket to the face from Lincoln. He's going to come in and take this red armor. Now probably going to move back to the bridge and try and secure that. They do have a time now on the red, and they will want to rush back and take that when they can. As we see Knight aCtion crater. Teams are tied, 25 apiece for.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised, but it's just down to the 2 good attacks that aCtion have made on that quad, and I think it's surprised 4Kings, particularly on that previous quad where I think they felt they were comfortable. They'd already started to move players out from the quad, which was a mistake because then aCtion did come in and take it.
aCtion with that slender advantage at the moment. 6 frags is the gap.
And they have that quad rail area, which I think they definitely want to be playing because, you know, it gives you such a strong position on each power-up, and if you can make a good quad setup, you should really take it every time. Something 4Kings haven't been able to do so far, though.
20 seconds till the next quad. We're following Knight at the moment. He's taken a lot of damage though, just trying to push in on that upper yellow. There was a 4Kings player there with the rockets. Here comes the 4Kings attack, does it?
Very late.
But Yoko has taken it. They've just done exactly what aCtion did to them the previous 2 occasions.
Yeah, it looked so likely that aCtion would get that, but it came just at the right time, even though it seemed so late to move in, but it worked out great.
Wow. And if that player hadn't dropped that shotgun there, he wouldn't have had any ammo left with it. Now moving around, stalking these lower corridors. Comes up against shotgun again and goes down. Look at that. All the aCtion players joined together.
Yeah, Quad just wasn't aware that there was more than one player there, I don't think. I don't think he could see him at all.
Look at this. All 4 aCtion players, they play so tight. This is really impressive, actually. Tactically strong. Look, 4Kings sent 1 player down and he just went down instantly.
Yeah, sticking together is good, but they are so close that, you know, 4Kings, if they've moved around the map, they would have picked up a lot of items whilst aCtion were all together there.
Six minutes played. We've got 50 seconds till the quad. aCtion have moved right the way round to this red armour and they've secured that later spawn. Mega health is the next item up. Are they moving round to it now? They did have a time in it, remember? It looks like Knight's going to back off towards the red area again. Under fire from Lincoln there, and he's so weak, going to go down at distance with the shotgun. And Lincoln got a previous red, it seems. He's got another. Oh my god, attacked by 3 aCtion players here, but he should be pretty well stacked for the quad still. Yeah, 100 armour. And he'll want to get there now. 10 seconds to go till the next power up.
We'll see if aCtion can make an attack this time. I don't think they've got as good a setup as far as weapons and armour goes this time.
Oh my god.
But he still managed to get it. It's important.
Teams are tied.
Teams are tied now, but without quad for 4Kings, they shouldn't be able to really take any further lead.
Well, every time somebody's controlled the quad area, they've lost the actual quad spawn so far.
Yeah, it's strange, really, because even though you can make coordinated attacks on it, it is still such an easy area to hold. You have such an advantage being stood up there, shooting people coming up bounce pads. Really, it should be holdable for teams at this level.
41 frags apiece. It's quite a low scoring match so far. Following Galton, he's waiting on this mega health. He's been waiting a long time though, and he's going to go down to Crease's LG there. He was just waiting too long trying to get a time on it, but he must roughly know when it's going to spawn now because he waited all but the seconds that it was spawning. Nice, impressive shots from Crease. Let's look at his 64% railgun. He was the player named MVP of the recent clan-based Eurocup. Look at that lightning gun, absolutely perfect stream. And 4Kings suddenly starting to take control of this mega health.
Yeah, this is important for holding that quad rail. You have a lack of armour, really, and you really need the mega health to make holding that area, you know, possible, really.
Crease is defending that lower rail. We've only got 15 seconds till the next quad damage. Lower yellow will be up after it. The upper yellow, which Christ has just moved away from, is only going to be just before. Somebody just took the red. So they might be racing through. Oh, they've lost it again, 4Kings. The positioning of their players was really poor then to defend it, but they did kill it instantly. So that's going to be positive at least.
Yeah, the quad was never going to get away, but important for aCtion that they did manage to pick it up at least, because in the last few minutes the score has moved in 4Kings' favour, and aCtion certainly don't want them to take a quad to move further ahead.
It's only an 8 frag gap. Could still go either way as we approach the halfway stage of this first map. 4Kings' choice.
Yeah, you'd say aCtion are doing the right thing on this map so far. They're not committing themselves and losing dozens of frags in that quad rail area. They're just happy to sit back and stack up.
I think if you're an aspiring TDM team, you might want to take note on how to play one of the top level teams here. Just don't give away the frags. For this, Night Ops doing an excellent job. Takes out Yoko as well off the spawn. Still got 10 seconds till Mega.
Probably wanted to take less damage than that though.
5 seconds till Mega. This is just tantalisingly close. You can just imagine a 4Kings going to drop down and take him out. No, he gets it. Although the problem with taking it with low health is that he's basically just got spawner health now, so there's no real advantage gained from it. 20 seconds till this quad damage. This is going to be an interesting point of view actually, as aCtion are going to attack it.
Already killed one 4Kings player, so the attack's got to come pretty soon.
5 seconds to go. Yoko, nice bit of plasma, but he went down by a brilliant rocket from Night Ops. And there, 4Kings have defended it well this time, although Anakin's so weak. Well, oh, actually, where's the quad gone? Did it die?
The quad is dead. It was picked up and killed instantly. But once again, it's 4Kings are there with the quad set up, and a good attack by aCtion has meant that yet again 4Kings were unable to pick up a quad.
How should 4Kings be countering the aCtion attack?
Well, you could say that their positions aren't perfect, because really, when you've got multiple players coming up the same bounce pad, you should still be able to hit a shot on each of them really and prevent them picking that quad up.
Do you think they should send maybe somebody down 15-20 seconds before, just to stop aCtion from attacking that route?
There is a possibility, yeah, because if the attack keeps coming from the same place, which really every single quad pickup from aCtion has come from someone up the bounce pad, then yeah, why not send someone down there?
So you see Anakin going down there to Blind's machine gun. He hasn't got anything else to work with though. His teammates moving in to this quad area. Looks like aCtion aren't happy with just grabbing quad and going down instantly. They want to get control of the area.
Well, they play very close together, and if they see an opportunity to move in on this area, they'll be in a good position to take it if their whole team is together and ready to attack.
Lincoln coming at the bounce pad does get the frag. Is he going to take out Knight as well? No, he runs out of shaft pretty much. But he does have a rail in hand. 10 frags the difference. 4Kings just extending their lead from that push from aCtion, and actually aCtion are going to be in a bad situation here for this quad in 15 seconds. They shouldn't have any armor as they all just died and spawned. There we go, Creaser has got armor, 3 seconds to go. Although look at this jump across, I can't believe they let it happen again. And quad is down.
Creaser there though, he was going to struggle to shoot that many players attacking him at that quad. But at least, as usual, the quad has not managed to get away. Even though 4Kings will still be, I think, pretty annoyed they haven't been able to get these quads, they've at least done a good job of preventing them getting quad runs.
See the railgun just disappearing. He'd been waiting on the floor too long there as he hits another impressive, his 7th of the game. Let's have a look at his accuracy again, 53%. Alright, so 4Kings just been advancing that lead ever so slightly, Vor. Even though aCtion have been grabbing the quads, have been going down, what do aCtion need to do?
Well, they're not really doing anything wrong, I don't think. They're just quite unlucky that each time they've picked those quads up, I think they've only really had one run from what they've picked up quad-wise. You know, if they'd had some more luck, they'd have got more quad runs, and this score would either be a lot closer, or it would actually be aCtion in the lead.
We've just been following Creaser, and he's taken both yellow armours in a row. He's going to get the lower yellow again now if he's doing
he's
it
doing
right.
a really good job here, because any time you can get the amount of armour he just had, you know, when you're playing quad rail, then that's really good play to be able to move out and to time those yellows.
He's just missed out on getting that upper one. Looks like aCtion were interested in that, although they probably lost that. 20 seconds till the quadding. Creaser can't really move out now. He needs to defend this area. He needs his teammates to start closing in a bit as well.
And the attacks come from that bounce pad every time. That's where they've got to be looking.
He should drop down here. Yeah, there we go. And you see it's a little bit too late, but it's worked out perfect. And oh my god! Almost grabbed it. Lincoln gets it this time though. 70 and 66. It's a good stack to work with, especially with the shotgun and Lincoln rail. 5 impressives for him now. Ooh. Nice dodge around that rocket fire. Gonna get a third frag on this run. Just milling around this middle area. Red will be up soon. So if he's in this location, he should be able to pick it up. Hasn't noticed it, but his teammate was there probably to retrieve it. And there we go. aCtion taking advantage of the quad moving out to move in round the back and take this quad area.
Yeah, they've managed to take the quad area, but I don't think they're strong enough to hold it. You can see already that 4Kings have moved back in and they have weapons. There's only Lincoln there now.
I guess Yoko must have sent that nade up and then run all the way to Mega before it killed anybody, because we just magically switched to him. Does have the Mega health, but that's just been depleted by the plasma fire. He's got a shotgun. Really aggressive push there against the railer. But it's worked out fine as 4Kings do have control of the quad yet again. That height advantage showing itself pretty useful there from the aCtion attack on 4Kings. Oh, look at Yoko, perfect timing. And he managed to survive with running out of ammo at the last second as well. Brilliant work from him.
Yeah, it's good play to get the final Mega before quad.
And actually, if you look at that, 15 seconds before he was down at that area, stopped aCtion setting up there effectively. So this should be a 4Kings quad. Oh no, look at that push. And Blinds managed to rocket jump up and steal the quad. Goes down instantly again. Of course he would with the rocket jump damage, but they've been really effective on the quads. Quad pickups anyway. aCtion.
Yeah, they've been really good on picking the quads up. They just have been unfortunate that really they haven't really been able to get enough kills from them, because 4Kings, well, they basically killed every single quad that aCtion had taken, other than I think the first one that aCtion got quite a good run off of.
We do only have one quad remaining, and you have to say at the rate the frags have been going, it's just been building up slowly for 4Kings for a while, but there's not been massive gains. It's probably out of the reach of aCtion now.
Yeah, it is. They needed 2 amazing quad runs really to have any chance of coming back, and obviously with that last quad being killed, then it's not going to happen, but I think they can be quite happy with what they've done on this map.
You are against the current EMS and Eurocup champions 4Kings, so it's never going to be an easy match. But it's been pretty close, and it'd be interesting to see what the next map is. This was, of course, 4Kings map choice.
Yeah, and we did not see aCtion's map pick prior to this map being voted on. Of course, they have either OSP 6, DM14 or CPM4 to pick from, I think.
Intervention, Grim Dungeons, or Realm of Steel Rats.
Is Hidden Fortress in this map, Paul? That would be the other remaining map.
be interesting to see what map they pick anyway. Lincoln, Rocket jumping up. He'd been pushed out of position. Nice rail as well. It's 2 seconds till the quad. Again, aCtion steal it. Goes down instantly, but they've really been sharp on the timings. Getting right in there. They stopped 4Kings managing to run away with it.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, the amount of quads aCtion have had, if 4Kings hadn't have managed to take out every single quad bar one, you know, as it was picked up, then this could be an entirely different game. In fact, really, you'd expect aCtion would be ahead if 4Kings hadn't have done such a good job of taking those quads out.
So we got positives all round from Vor today.
Well, I wouldn't say that, because I think 4Kings are going to be pretty disappointed that they haven't been able to take more of these quads, when really they've had the better positions on every single one.
Bar the one they actually did get, and
yes, of course,
get a run on it. There we go. First map is over. 125 to 91. 4Kings win deep inside.
Good performance from Lincoln, as we said earlier. If there's any player you want to bring in to replace a regular player like Verb, then Lincoln would be one of them.
Yeah, pretty much the standout score on the scoreboard there. 41 frags to only 19 deaths.
Now we need to find out what map aCtion have picked for the second map. It of course isn't this map.
Realm of Steel Rats. Interesting. Well, who voted that? 4Kings player, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
We got the map picks the wrong way around then. I'm sure a 4Kings player said.
Well, when we were watching the chat before the first map, it was 4Kings who picked OSP5, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was, but they do also like this map, so who knows. Anyway, Realm of Steel Rats. This is, of course, famous as CPM4 and Quake 3 for not having the railgun, which adds a different dimension to the way it's played.
Certainly does. I certainly wouldn't want to see a rail on a map like this.
Consisting of one large open space with just a wall in between it, the red armour, below it the lightning gun, as we're in now on screen. See a lot of spawns around this area, a lot of fighting, machine gun battles. There's the bounce pads to get some easy LG shots in on.
Should see the bulk of the action take place at this red and LG side of the map. There are options though to try and back off and make use of the yellows on the other side of the map. It's just very rare you'll see a team take that option.
Yellows quite spread out on this map. Difficult to hold both of them. Especially the lower yellow, which is right next to a doorway from red. And rockets can be rained down on it. I think the most interesting feature of this map, though, is the quad.
Yeah, it's a very good quad area. You're going to see a lot of action around it each time quad comes up, because there's just quite a lot of choices for how you attack it. You can make use of the teleporters, which are, you know, they're not that easy to defend. Even if you've got someone there spamming rockets into it, it's still quite hard to stop people coming out of that telly and being able to jump to quad.
So, teams remain the same. Knight, Blind, Nightops, Galton, Creaser, Yoko, Anakin and Lincoln for 4Kings, the latter. And we're following Yoko to start off with. He gets the lightning gun spawn, didn't actually manage to pick up the ammo the first time, goes back for it. And it looked like aCtion might have got the upper level sorted.
Yeah, 4Kings, it looks like they're already going to decide to set up for quad, which is, I think, quite a good idea if you haven't managed to get a grip on that red area.
We do have a time for it. It's 30 seconds away, which it's quite a late quad, really. the late 50s. aCtion attacking now, and well, the defense from 4Kings, they just had no chance there. Following Night Ops now, he has got about 50 armor. Plasma, lightning gun, shotgun in hand. Looks like he's going to be the guy to grab this quad with Creaser just jumping across, causing a bit of damage there. Anakin goes down to the shotgun, only 19 health for the quad. Creaser saves the day, killing the power up again. Is it going to be a rinse and repeat of the first map, Vor?
Well, what we've just seen, it could well be. I mean, I think really though, 4Kings, they just didn't have enough players there with anything of anything to defend that quad area with. I could see Lincoln, he was in a good position, but he had nothing. So it was going to be hard to defend that first quad for them.
Creaser now trying to move in from that doorway above the lightning gun. So it was useful to try and get a time on the lightning gun and attack then.
The lightning gun's so strong in that red area because it's so hard to take out a lightning gunner if they're just killing you on the bounce pads, or even if they're running aggressively on the lower level as well with it.
From Knight's point of view, you see the machine gun, the power of it though from Creaser, just a fresh spawn, and Knight had a rocket launcher, but across that great vista you can't really do anything against machine gun. And
no, there's so many positions where if you don't have a machine gun yourself, you can't really do any significant damage at distance. There's just so many angles that a fresh machine gunner can, you know, really put a lot of damage on you.
There we go, Creaser using his rocket play, but he was just at 100 armor a few seconds ago, and without really having any fights, he's lost pretty much everything. He's had to back off. Come and try and stack up a bit of health. Nice dodging, but he will go down to Night Ops, who's looking pretty handy for this quad coming up in 13 seconds.
Yeah, his team might struggle to keep them off it though.
There we go. Jumping through that teleporter one after the other, the 4Kings players, and they are rewarded with the quad. Lincoln taking it, only 8 health. He did have a teammate right next to him, which was Yoko. We'll switch to him now, and yeah, he did have full health, so a bit of a mistake on the pickup there, really.
Yeah, Lincoln did have the armor though. I think he probably felt that he was going to pick that quad up and be able to move away and get some health. Didn't turn out that way.
Galton now on his point of view with the lightning gun. He's got a shotgun in hand as well. Really wants to get up high and get this red armor, which will be up in a second. He does save it. Brilliant work. I mean, this is a good example, the way he's playing, of how you just play this area of Realm of Steel Rats. You just have to move from level to level, cycle around. You know you're going to be constantly under attack from different areas. There's a lot of spawns you've got to keep an eye on. You've got to watch out for the machine gun at distance, whittling away your health and armor like it did there.
Yeah, I don't think he'd realised just how many 4Kings players had managed to move in high then, and
red armor just stolen away before Anakin could get there. There will be another spawn before the quad damage.
very hard to say who's getting the advantage here. I mean, aCtion have taken that previous red, so 4Kings really don't have a lot in that red area.
Good use of the pummel there on Creaser. Kind of got trapped trying to use rocket launcher so close. Look at the spawn he gets though. Great advantage for him, and now he's got the rocket launcher. Takes out Knight. Right rocket to the head, and he can defend from two players there. Though he's backed off.
Well, he didn't have a choice. He had to dodge those nades.
He manages to kill his own teammate, although Lincoln's the guy with the quad. And this is potentially a big run coming up. It's another couple of shotguns. Where the hell was that shot from? He's only got one ammo though to work with. He's even run out of MG. He's gonna. Oh, he's got rocket. Yeah, I didn't see that. No, he does have a lightning gun. But look at that. It's just pretty much machine gun damage, and he's down.
Yeah, it's just so difficult to do anything against that. The machine gun is just coming from places where he can't really quickly kill the person using it.
It has opened up a nice advantage though of 11 frags for 4Kings. As Creaser gets another pummel frag and a long-range shotgun to double that up. Red armor is on its spawn as he slips that on his body as a defense. Eventually going down to aCtion's machine gun. Just how much action there is around this area, or just players coming from all over the place.
Well, it's what you expect when, you know, neither team's really willing to just back off to the yellows, because as I said, it's just not a tactic you see used much.
And why is that, do you think, Law?
I think it's because if you don't do it perfectly, it just results in you getting completely overrun. Because if you're fighting against people who've got LGs and reds, and you haven't been, you know, fighting over them, and you aren't really going to be able to defend those yellows.
We got about 10 seconds until this next quad. We're following Yoko. He's got the rocket launcher, he's got full health, no armor. But he's actually in a really good position to defend it. He's going to take it even, and there's no pressure from aCtion. Interesting. You might want to move in low here. Oh! Colton predicting his movement. Excellent work from him hitting the pummel, but he does go down to a point-blank range rocket. Ah, but that would have been helped with the quad blowing himself up. And there we go. Frag difference hasn't really changed that much in the last couple of minutes.
No, but it is slightly slipping from aCtion at the moment. I don't think they've been able to really get many of the recent reds. It seems that 4Kings are starting to work an advantage in this red area, and aCtion are going to need to turn that around, otherwise this frag difference could go beyond them.
Following Creaser at the moment. Plasma with no real ammo. He does have a lightning gun. He's going to need against this spawner. Good dodging though from Knight. And Creaser does
great dodging, yeah.
Creaser does evaporate into thin air. Didn't drop any weapons though, so that could be an important element of a player's game, not dropping weapons.
Yeah, always important to switch away if you can, and especially with a gun like LG and how dominant it is. On this map, at least.
Following Knight, just defending this shotgun entry point. Looks like 4Kings have actually backed off, though.
Yeah, they're probably not going to look to come this route. They'll have already been setting up for quad.
That worked out terribly for Knight. Although those rockets, perfect on Anakin. He shouldn't really have been peeking there, in all honesty. Oh, that attack's just a little bit too late, and it's cost them pretty much all of their lives there.
Yeah, one of the few, well, possibly the only bad quad attack we've seen from aCtion so far in this match.
It was really well set up though, 4Kings, you have to say though. Oh, not quite aware enough there, Anakin. He's paid the price.
He was shooting the wrong person, really.
Nice rockets from Lincoln though. 20 frags is the difference now. 4Kings have managed to work out to. So we're about halfway through the map. Golton going down to that rocket, very nice. Both teams should have a time on the lightning gun, so we might see a bit of combat in about 30 seconds time around that area. Linky going down and just getting the spawn against his opponent straight away, and actually look, Knight helps return the favour there, and that's why we get a lot of MG damage on this map.
Yeah, you really need to really know where the safe spots are, where you're not likely to have anyone shooting MG at you. Because if you lose concentration in that red area, a spawner can just, you know, fire at you, and you've got nowhere to dodge, and then before you know it, extremely low health.
We do have red and 2 yellows before this quad damage. all of them will now spawn after the quad as well. No one at these yellows at the moment, stacking them up. There's the upper one taken. Red's going to be taken by Night Ops with the 225s as well. He wants to move to quad now, really. He wants his teammate to go in front of him so he doesn't lose the armor, but actually, look at that. No one blocking off the telly. aCtion, bloody good. LG. Kind of saved it for his team in the end, although it was picked up by an aCtion player. He instantly went down.
Yeah, I didn't see really what happened to that quad. I thought after aCtion had managed to kill the stacked aCtion player, I thought 4Kings would get that quad, but I didn't see what happened.
Yeah. Seems like the aCtion player's following in behind, able just to grab it. Going down instantly again though. I mean, if there was an award for killing quads, these 4Kings players would have achieved it quite a few times this match.
Well, there was an award for killing quad with Pummel, but that has not happened this match.
Apparently the stream's gone down.
Really?
I haven't done anything, it's fine.
You're right, it has.
Weird. Okay.
Sort it out.
I'm not gonna stop it, yeah. Because it'll break the VOD. Still 8 minutes of this though. Let me just put it up on another one. I can't really. Alright, 30 seconds till this next quad.
I really feel that aCtion have got to get this quad to get themselves back in this.
20 seconds. 3 seconds before is the red armor.
Yeah, not really enough time to get red and get to quad. Not in 3 seconds.
There you go, defended pretty well by Lincoln takes it. It looks like he was the last one on the list 4Kings actually wanted to grab that power up. He's only got 40 odd health, no armor. Looks the 25 down low. Managed to get the following too. Very wise to it. Oh, not so good on the second one.
You didn't expect the second one, I don't think.
I don't think anybody did. That was good play from aCtion again. They've really shown some excellent team play in this match so far. And back on Lincoln's point of view, lovely rocket jump if it was a little bit pointless. But he is in a strong position to defend this rocket, this red spawn.
Really needs some help from his team though, because he's going to be very low health.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Good timing on it.
Even if he'd have taken that red, he'd have been in trouble, I think. We're just not seeing aCtion close this frag gap though. I mean, without the quad, I don't think they will be able to close it. It's too much. No, they're getting a lot of kills at red armor, but so are 4Kings. And when that happens, it's just so hard for one team to suddenly dominate and get a good run of frags together.
We've got 3 quads remaining, the next of which is in 20 seconds. aCtion will need all of them to give themselves an opportunity at the rate of a frag turnaround.
Yeah,
5
they'd
seconds.
be looking at needing not necessarily 10 frags directly off each quad, but 10 from the quad indirectly.
Creaser takes it though, he does go down instantly, and it just seemed frag for frag. The aCtion for the first time in this match are at the triple figure scoreline for their team. It's actually still a low scoring match, I would say, Vor.
Maybe, sort of, yeah.
It has slowed down quite a bit recently. It fits and starts on the fighting play there. Look at that plasma. Oh, that was a bit of a mess. Oh, Galton, unlucky. Misses out. As the spawner comes through the teleporter and takes that rocket in front of him. Does pick out the yellow and he can escape, so it's done alright there, though it doesn't have anything to work with now. It's going to make it a long way back to red if they're attacking that. People are saying the stream's back up again.
Excellent.
Well, we did just jump by like 100 people who are apparently viewing it. So welcome back, everybody. VOD should still have been recording, so can always check that out later. We've got 2 quads remaining.
Yeah, the
Score still in the lead.
Hasn't really changed recently. Maybe it's gone slightly further in 4Kings' favour, but it still could be an epic turnaround from action with these last 2 quads. But you know, they're going to really have to be amazing, movie-worthy quad runs.
Oh, Galton, nice rocket jump up. He did take a bit too much damage actually, but he did get the shotgun out of it, which is really what he wanted for the quad damage coming up. Air rocket to the face from Yoko though. 4 seconds till this quad. They really need this action. Will they get it? No! It's dead at least again.
Yeah, Creaser with the steal and taken out straight away, but that isn't good enough for action. They really needed that.
It's just slipping further away from action ever so slowly. The gap again increasing for the 4Kings advantage. Anakin moving in around the back of the action players just above that bounce pad area. Gonna get another in the back here. Knight goes down with the shotgun again. Shotgun completely dominates Team Deathmatch at the moment, doesn't it, Vor?
It does, but those kind of shotguns there, the sort of shotguns, you know, you expect, you know, close range. It's when you see it being spammed across a map, then there's a slight problem, I think.
Front end Lincoln, let's have a look at some of the stats. I don't think we've seen any outrageous levels of accuracy in the match so far, but 39% for blind lightning gun, that's a pretty impressive statistic, depending on how much you used it, of course. Takes out Yoko in the back with a machine gun. We saw that little jump you can do to get up to the mid-level without having to take the bounce pad. Always useful to know the little tricks around these maps.
Well, it's essential at this sort of level. You need to know all the possible things you can do on the maps. Probably why I'm so bad at this map, because I don't know them.
30 frags is the gap now. We've only got 10 seconds till this final quad. It's not going to be possible for action to come back, but let's see if they can actually get a nice quad run out of it. 3, 2, 1. Last quad, here it is. And it is going to be Galton. He does get it. He might actually get a nice run out of this. 3 frags already. Gets the health. That's nice as well. Don't run too much into the plasma. Ooh, took a hell of a lot of damage from that plasma there. But look, he's going to get the health as well. And everything's going right from this run. It's a pity they couldn't pull this together a bit earlier. Oh no.
That was not right for him though. You know, his run started so well, you know, every shotgun he fired was a straight one-hit kill, but then it came to Lincoln and that LG, it didn't happen for him.
So I have to say congratulations to 4Kings. They do go through to the next round of the upper bracket of the esportsheaven.net Full Tilt Poker Championship. This is Division 1, remember. Division 2 we had last night. They're in the upper bracket. Semi-final and final still. This is just the first rounds.
You know, if the site was working for me, I would tell you who 4Kings will play the winner of in the next round.
Well, all the other teams are left to play, of course. But anyway, let's round this off. So, unlucky to action. They go down to the lower bracket. Congratulations to 4Kings. 166, 139. 2-0 the victors. We will be back a little bit later for Russia versus the Czech Republic in the Clan-Based Nations Cup.
Game?
The other game, I believe, Portugal did no show for Portugal.
Well, on a side note, 4Kings will go on to play the winner of Team Alpha and Frontline in the next round. Game will be tomorrow.
Okay, so we will be back later in about, well, I think it's scheduled for 40 minutes time. So around then.
Of course, schedules don't mean anything in this community, so see you sometime later.